let's now talk more on this issue as a public affairs analyst Adewale Ajadi now joins us on the news via Skype from the United States. Mr. Ajadi, thank you very much for joining us on the news. Now, what do you make of this back and forth between the government, human rights groups and the media?
Well, it makes very good sense. Good morning. It makes good sense because the media, the CNN is a private organization with its own business model. And the business model, I hope you can hear me.
Yes, I can.
The business model of CNN is to put out news as it sees it, not be necessarily objective. His intention is to give news that is interesting to his viewership. The Nigerian government also has a responsibility, especially with an incoming Biden administration, to ensure that Nigeria is produced in the reflection of the incoming administration as a human rights abuser. So you have two polarized positions. And if you look at the fundamentals of what CNN is saying, it's not saying that he has looked at all the information that is available. It's not conceivable that he's doing that. And in fact, that the matter is still sub judice, is before a panel that is reviewing it. It offers its perspective. The problem with the CNN report is that it seems to present itself as concluding on what has happened. And I would say that it is the responsibility of the panel to conclude on all of the facts that has happened. So I don't think that this is a problem. I think that the minister, in being within his right to defend the country, also has handled this in a very combative way, which is not necessary because the facts are not completely disclosed by CNN and all the facts are not out before the panel yet. So I can't see what the problem is.
And then, some people are actually saying that this issue would have been averted if the protests did not go on for so long. What do you make of that?
I don't think it's the length of the protest, but some of the actions of people who, under the guise of the protest, attacked other people. And the reason why there was a curfew on that day from all the reportings was because the police stations were attacked and at least police officers were alleged to have been killed or badly injured. So there was a reason, because of good governance, to bring that forward. So on both sides, there are very, very interesting issues. But I have to quickly add this, that it is in the interest of government to find out the truth of what happened. And it's in the interest of the protesters to find out the truth. And so far, everybody is taking a position rather than trying to discover the truth. The truth of what happens is critical to Nigeria because we do not want a situation like we have now, where there is distrust in our security processes, and that would corrupt the way we interact with each other. So it's very important that we find out the truth. It is not CNN's responsibility to find out the truth. It is critical for us as Nigerians to find out the truth in our own country about what happened so that our security forces can have our support going forward.
All right.
And so I think that's what we should focus on.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Adewale Ajadi, for sharing your thoughts with us on News Now.
Thank you very much for inviting me.